How's it going, friends? It's Nick with Western Twin Cities Home Tours. Back at you with another one today. This is a beautiful new construction home in the Fulton neighborhood of Southwest Minneapolis. This one was built by Dream Homes, Inc. I show a number of their listings around the Minneapolis area. Fantastic quality, as you'll see throughout the video. We are at 4924 Abbott Avenue South today. And like I mentioned, we're in the Fulton area, just east of 50th and France. Really walkable area, very well known in this neck of the woods. We've got Lunds and Byerly's over there, Red Cow, and numerous other bars, restaurants, and places to go and hang out. We're also just south of downtown Linden Hills, and we're on the southwestern shore, more or less, of Lake Harriet. So wonderful location. Really excited to show this one to you. This home is a 5-bed, 5-bath, 3,531 finished square feet with a 2-car detached garage. Southwest Minneapolis schools. So we'll pop in, take a look. Excited to show you. Starting in the office here, this home was built by Dream Homes, Inc. Lovely office right off the entryway here. Used kind of the moody charcoal colored paint. And I love that they kept that continuity with the baseboards as well as the window trim here. Plenty of outlets. You got the black switch plates and just kind of that nice mix of warm tones with the wood, as well as some more contemporary fixtures. Got the wood paneling here. Nice little backdrop for your work from home calls. Stunning windows, oversized, quality products, and these all open. So on a day like today where, early summer, late spring in Minnesota, get a little breeze coming through if you'd like. You may see in the ceiling throughout the home, they do have built-in sound system, which is awesome. And then immediately off the entry here as well, one of my favorite things, call me crazy, got a nice powder room tucked away from all of your entertaining spaces. Lovely textured wallpaper, and again, those nice warm wood tones throughout the home just help add to the natural open and airy feel. Little storage closet here right off the main. We've got our grand staircase up to the upper level, which we'll revisit here in just a little bit. Real hardwood floors in this home. Again, a rare find. There's some top quality luxury vinyl plank products being used throughout the industry these days. Fantastic product, but especially when you're in the cities and a lot of people are wanting those character elements, it's the best way to preserve that aesthetic while still having a modern build. I want to say these floors are maple. I'd have to double check with the builder, but they are 100% real hardwood. And one thing I did want to point out before I take a look at the dining area here, you can see they've run the planks along the sight lines. So it just helps visually to make the home look larger, more open. Love that they took that into account. Into our dining area here. One of my favorite things, nice large circular table. This is set for 6 currently, but you have so much open space here. You could easily set a table for 8, 10, 12 guests if you'd like to entertain. Beautiful built-in dining hutch here. We've got the gold hardware, the accent lighting, beautifully staged. Chandelier is on a dimmer. We've got these massive, oversized, southern-facing windows, also flanking the fireplace. And most of these windows do function. There are a few picture windows throughout the home, but I like that you can open all these windows up. More of the stereo system in the ceiling there, along with can lighting throughout. Just absolutely stunning. And really just this open concept on the main is fantastic for entertaining. And you do have a lovely entertaining space in the basement, which we'll revisit here shortly. But moving into our kitchen, just an absolutely lovely job. Got the pendant lights. Got the island here with bar stool seating for your day-to-day breakfast and casual meals. Quartz countertops throughout. Got the little veining in them to emulate marble, but not as likely to stain from red wine or any of your ingredients from cooking. Beautiful subway tile backsplash. You've kind of got the medley of gray there. Gold hardware throughout. Massive Thermador fridge with the additional pull-out trays. And just one more thing, they brought the cabinets all the way to the ceiling, so absolutely maximizing that storage space. You love to see it. Lovely pantry in here. It does have lighting as well, and you've got all of these built-ins, so countertop appliances, dry goods, you name it. Plenty of room in there so you're not cluttering up your cabinets. Not that you're short on cabinets. Beautiful soft close drawers throughout this one. Again, the gold hardware, you've got the circular knobs on the cabinets and the pulls on the drawers. Thermador microwave, dishwasher. Got the oversized drop-in stainless sink. Love the hardware. Again, they've chosen design elements throughout the home that pay homage to kind of that older city's architecture while still kind of having a contemporary look. Love it. Stunning range here. Thermador once again. Look at that grate. The grate itself is a piece of art. You even got the star-shaped burners. And then your custom hood vent here. Tons of countertop space as well. And we're just gonna pan around one more time. Take a look at all that. Lovely. Moving into our mudroom here. Got oversized tile, kind of a slate color. Nice little built-in hall tree, bench, drop zone. Specifically in the cities, once again, this is a really, really nice to have room, especially in the shoulder seasons, as I call them, the muddy seasons, your fall and early winter, as well as your spring, your wet seasons. Oversized closet here as well for additional storage. And then this door actually has a built-in window treatment with the blind in there. Steps off of your detached two-car. This is all attached to our composite deck out there. More on that in a minute. This is fantastic. And if you have dogs as well, nice to have a little mudroom space to be able to let them out. Massive living area. You've got the beautiful gas insert there. They've staged this so tastefully. Stone surround, oversized mantle, and the basket decor up there is covering some cord channels. So you could certainly get, I have to imagine, a 65-inch TV up there at least. I know some people are vehemently against TVs over the fireplace, but I'm not one of them, and it is certainly something that can be done. Just gonna pop outside here onto the deck. Oversized composite decking. You've got the contemporary wrought iron rails with the cables. You've got the recessed puck lighting, double fan. Got the nice hardwood there as well to warm it up a bit. We do have a gas stub here as well, if you wanted to attach a grill. And high quality siding products, roofing, windows, you name it on the exterior. Again, I'd have to double check with the builder, but I can guarantee that this siding is either James Hardie or LP SmartSide. Just a lovely day here in the cities. Just taking a quick peek. Nice little lawn space. You know, again, as far as the lifestyle is concerned, this is certainly going to be different than the, like I said, suburban homes we've been looking at. A lot of folks that are living in this area, they want more of that walkable lifestyle. The lakes are nearby, 50th of France, like I said, so it's going to be much more of a mobile lifestyle and not being tied to a large lot per se. So very nice and easy to maintain. Just going to pan around over here as well. And depending on where the property lines are at, you do have a bit of a side yard as well. So certainly enough for many folks. All right, let's pop upstairs. 9-foot soaring ceilings. Again, the place feels very large and open and airy. And all those windows, along with the ceilings, the paint colors. House just feels so spacious. Hardwood carrying throughout onto the stairs and the runners. The treads, rather. Head up to the living quarters. We've got 4 up and 1 down. upgraded carpet choices here. And again, plenty of windows, twin bed in here. This is facing east. You can see those beautiful trees in the boulevard. Ample closet storage as well. You can see you've got the custom organizers here. Plenty of outlets. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe every one of these rooms has a coax jack. So if you wanted to hook up a TV, you could certainly do that. Bedroom number 2, rocking either a full or queen size bed. East facing windows once again. And this room is actually a junior suite. I didn't show this on the initial walkthrough. Beautiful tiled floors, all real tile throughout. I don't think I saw any vinyl plank or anything like that. Contemporary fixtures, quartz counters, and then you do actually have a frameless door on the shower. You've got the farmhouse tile accent, great height on the shower head with the soap niche as well. So like I always say with the new builds, hate to beat a dead horse here, so to speak, but really just set up for a modern lifestyle. One thing I do want to highlight, most if not all the bathrooms in the home do have heated tile floors. Excellent for those cold Minnesota winters, and it does get cold here. Don't be put off by that, but nice to have another closet here with the pocket door. Lovely. And the fit and finish, as I always call it, just the workmanship overall, super crispy. Attention to detail, very notable. 2 south-facing massive casement windows, another twin-size bed in here, and one last look at another closet here. So all very well-appointed closets and bedrooms. And as I've mentioned in other videos, I do like the pocket door because it preserves the actual space in the room. Nothing against bifolds or just standard hinged doors, but just a nice little thoughtful piece. Hall bath, fantastic for kids, guests, whomever. Get the double vanity, quartz counters, chrome fixtures. I love the tile. I'm just gonna go down a little bit. We've got this ceramic tile, I believe, but it emulates a terrazzo pattern, which I am a huge fan of. Just those little elements of design that make the whole home feel elevated. Pocket door into your water closet here, where you've got your commode and just another stunning shower. So you've got what I would consider an oversized soaking tub insert that is going to be fiberglass most likely. Chrome fixtures, got the soap niche with the glass shelf, and then I'm just gonna get a little bit closer here so you can see this lantern tile. Just love those colors. Again, the tile tells the tale, which is something I always say. Workmanship is top notch. And you do have heated tile in here as well. Just gonna take a little look at the thermostat there. How's it going, y'all? And you may have noticed in the walkthrough, but to me, I don't know how it could get better than having 2 separate laundry spaces. You got this gorgeous, fully built out, fully functioning laundry room. Of course, it's fully functioning, but you get my meaning. With the side-by-side front-loading Electrolux washer and dryer. You've got a sink here with a fully capable spraying handle, swan neck faucet, and you've even got the drying rack, the drip dry rack there over the sink, and then a rarefied in the laundry room is going to be an exhaust vent. If you're out shoveling and plowing and you're getting a little soggy from the snow, it really just helps to draw the moisture out of those items in the room in general. Lovely tile. You can see we've got more of that farmhouse tile. And the color on these cabinets, the video showing it as kind of a forest green. It's kind of a dark green / gray. Love the color, just nice earthy tones. And they do play off of the colors in the tile as well. Just the design here is so elevated. Thermostat here, you've got zone climate control throughout this home. It is central heating and cooling. Moving into the primary, this is on the western side of the home. Gorgeous tray ceiling, little blinged out chandelier. Got your central sound speakers, recessed lighting. And again, all of these windows, with the exception of the one in between the casement windows there, do function. Got that one picture window. You can see we've got the double swivel chair here, king size bed, as well as your, what I would consider to be large nightstands. So just a really elevated feel, so much natural light. You've got the upgraded carpets, fantastic. Moving to the ensuite, a very rare find in the cities. Got the massive standalone tub, oversized tile, nice picture window there. Your shower, once again, frameless door, stunning tile work. You've got the honeycomb shower pan with the oversized tile, and you've got a standard head as well as a rain head in addition to the wand. Doesn't get much better than that. Very luxurious, very well thought out, with the little bench in the shower as well. Nice little water closet over here as well. At this point, if you've been watching these videos, you know I love those. Double vanity, storage is plentiful. And then moving into our walk-in closet here, some motion sensing light. But you've got these fantastic built-ins. There we go. Upgraded carpet throughout. No detail went overlooked in this home. Just another look at all those modern fixtures. Very lovely. And then once again, we've got our heated tile thermostat. And most of the bathrooms do also, if you can see here, have the little timer for the exhaust vent on the right side there. It's just those small details that are just chef's kiss. The basement here is so cool. And as you saw during the initial walkthrough, in addition to the office, they do have a bonus room at the base of the stairs, which I'll show you first. But they've got that currently set up as a workout room, but you could use it for whatever. Also, not to overlook just the high quality handrails, oversized real wood, upgraded carpet throughout. And then here we are, like I mentioned, got a beautiful workout space. They've got the rubberized flooring installed in here. Great ceiling height. I want to say the ceilings are close to 9 foot in the lower level as well. So like I always say, while this is not a walkout, it's a lookout basement. You've got two very large egress windows in the living space, which I'll show you again in a second, but it's a really large room. And the point I was making with the tall ceilings, I'm actually personally a fan of the stair stepper, and it can be very hard to put that in a standard basement with standard ceilings, because when you're on those things, you're up in the air quite a bit. So also there's room in here to do any overhead pressing if you wanted to put some type of like a rogue squat rack or something to that effect in here, or whatever you want to use the room for. Moving into the lower level utility room, honestly, super clean. Love the flooring. I believe it's just a vinyl product, but makes total sense. Down here, oversized electrical panel, 200 amp, got your gas main. And while not the most exciting room in a home, I always like to point these out. You've got a very large water heater, your water main as well. And I'm just gonna take a look here because I think it's worth mentioning. It appears to be a 75 gallon. So again, for a 5-bedroom home where theoretically you've got, a handful of individuals living here, you're not gonna have to worry about hot water. Got our sump basket and what appears to be a radon mitigation system over in the corner there. So people are always asking us, specifically our clients that move from out of state, about basements and water intrusion and all of that. This home should have a poured foundation. It's got gutters on the outside, and then the sump pump. And then again, another washer and dryer, air-to-air exchanger, high efficiency furnace, humidifier, you name it, it's all here. Everything you want to see. Kind of a rarity for the cities. We're used to seeing much older layouts. More storage underneath here, just pointing all that out. In my opinion, this home has ample storage, and if you want to use that extra size room for that, you certainly could. Just a stunning, entertaining space. You've got the wet bar with tons of storage with the cabinets. Beautiful, oversized tile. Got that nice sheen to it. And you've got the dark veining in here as well. I just love the look of this. They even went with the white paneling on the beverage fridge. It doesn't get better. And as I mentioned, 2 large egress windows that are facing the southern side. So really gonna just feel nice and bright down here despite being in the lower level. You do have an additional heat glow gas fireplace here. And again, above the television, or excuse me, above the fireplace, you can get a large television, or you've got this whole wall here if you wanted to, you know, get a media setup going. Central sound speakers in the ceiling once again. And as you can see, they've got a very large sectional here, built-ins flanking the fireplace. And then you've got 4 bar stools down here. So if you're a fan of Minnesota sports or whatever, great place to hang out, entertain, watch the Wolves go all the way to the finals. Once again, heated tile, got kind of that farmhouse look, and just a very elevated feel overall. Stone counters once again, and then you've got one last oversized frameless door shower. You've got the vertical run subway tile, great height on the shower head, soap niche with the glass insert, fantastic. And one of my favorites, hopefully you can see it, you've got the penny tile for the shower pan, and then a nice toiletry and linen storage closet in here. Very functional. Have your friends from out of town stay down here, your angsty teenager, the in-laws, you name it. Really nice to have this full setup down here. Bedroom number 5, very large bedroom, more of a rectangular shape. You could certainly get a king-size bed in here if you felt so compelled to spoil your guests. And then a huge closet. If you like what you see, reach out to me. 612-708-8910 is my phone number. I can be reached at nick@tothetwincities.com as well. I'm very chatty, so don't be shy. Would love to help you either purchase an existing home like this, or we could always work with the builder to find you a lot in the cities. They are out there. So if you wanted to build something more specifically to your exact specifications, I'm certain it could be done. All right, my friends, till next time.